Hi everyone, so today I will be showing you guys how to play Valorant. Okay, first let me introduce myself. I am Cherise and nope, I am not a pro player in Valorant, but here I am to help those people play their first ever Valorant game. Alright, first let me explain what Valorant is. So Valorant is a 5v5 character-based tactical first-person shooter where precise gunplay meets unique agent abilities. Agents is how Valorant named their characters, and this game is very similar to CSGO where the attacking team's goal is to plant a bomb called a spike and have it detonate, while the defending team tries to avoid that. So the screen that you're looking at right now is the home screen of Valorant. You'll be able to find your careers as well as the collection of guns that you have. So here, we don't have any skins for any agents, but we do have skins for the guns that we're going to use in-game. And then as mentioned, we have the playable agents. So here is the battle pass, so you can buy this and then it will give you in-game contents as well as Radiant Night. So Radiant Night is another form of payment wherein when you buy any skins, you can upgrade it to the next level. Okay, so to any of those who's wondering, no, skins doesn't actually buff the character or the guns. So it's just a way to give the guns style. Okay, so as mentioned before, we have the agent abilities. So if you're a first-time player of Valorant, you have to be aware that aside from shooting the enemies, you have to use your abilities to actually gain advantage and win the game. So I'm going to show you a short clip from Satchel Jump.
Let's try some fake flash. Here we go. Oh my god, Cypher's looking away. Wait, let's try it again. He's still looking away.
So the agent that he was using has the ability to release a bird, and upon the second activation, it will release a bright light which can blind other agents. He is using the ability once to do a fake flash, which will cause the enemies to look the other way as they are expecting the blinding light. Very smart, right? Okay, so since we're talking about the agents, let me give you a run through on what you will see on the selection page. When you start a game in Valorant, you'll be given a pool of agents and you can select whichever you prefer. So with that, let me introduce the 4 roles of the agent. So first we have controllers like Astra. So they're one of the agents who actually controls the location and they set up the team for success. Next up, we have sentinels like Killjoy. So they're defensive experts who can actually lock down areas and make it harder for enemy team to defend or retake. Next on the line are the initiators. So they challenge angles by actually setting up their team to enter the site and they push the defenders away. Alright, so lastly we have the duelist like Phoenix, and they're the ones who's actually expected by the team to get high number of kills. Alright, so now that you know the rules of the agents, let's get into battle. When you enter the battle, the first thing that you should know is how the economy works. So at the first round of the game, all agents will receive 800 credits and you will have the freedom to choose what abilities or guns you should buy. It is also very important to communicate with the team and know whether you should buy or save during the round. So it is important as it will be able to give an advantage to the team. They can either save for better gun on the next round or buy early and have the advantage. However, losing is risky as it means that the other team will be having more money, meaning they can buy better guns. We will not focus on the specifics of the guns, but I really advise you to get to know which gun works better for you as well as which gun works better on a specific map or a specific scenario. Okay, we're almost done with the basics of the game and you can almost imagine how to play Valorant. But before I actually show you around, to give you a feel of it, let me tackle the main objective of the game. As mentioned, there are two groups in the game, which are the attackers and the defenders. As an attacker, you have to enter any of the designated sites and plant the spike and defend it until it detonates. You can win by either allowing the spike to detonate or successfully killing all of the enemy team. On the clip being displayed right now, I lost the round because the defender was able to actually defuse the spike. Here on this game, the spike was planted and of course as an attacker you have to defend the spike to actually allow it to detonate. As I mentioned, there is another way to actually win the round, and that is to ensure that the enemy team is already dead or make sure that the enemy team won't be able to actually defuse the spike that you have planted on the site. Okay, now for the defender. So as the defender, you have to prevent the attackers from entering and planting the spike. So defenders can however retake the site and defuse the spike if it has successfully been planted by the enemy. So like the attackers, you can win by killing all of the enemy team and defusing the bomb if necessary. Alright, I think you already know how to survive your first ever Valorant game. Do not worry if you're not doing too good at first, as surely you will cope up and improve in time. I hope that you enjoy the game as much as we do. So to end this video, here's one round of my game. So thank you guys for watching and always remember, work hard but play harder.
Ikaw, kung ba papatay mo?
Isipin ko.
Scanning ahead.
Mauunahan mo, di maganda.
Oh, wala dito.
Footsteps here. Sabi.
Sabi.
Punta ako.
Smoke na. Meron dito sa likod ko, ang dami. Oh god.
Spike down B.
Nag-rush na. Minus 130
Smoke ako
Uy,
both.
meron dito, meron dito! Ah!
mid. Wala nang ano yun.
You will fight planted.
Likod nyo. Char, likod mo. Likod mo, Char. Bakit?
That's good. 134
May phantom,
yung drill,
phantom
ah.
yan, Char.
Tapos 100 na lang yung ano. Ay, nice.
Scanning ahead.
Nasa backside ata.
Shot done.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Uy! Abot ba yun? Bakit yun?
Concentrate so
Ay, abot.
Abot.
Nice.
Good.
Good job. Dagdag man sa clip mo.
Oh my God, umabot!